Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps today. Oh boy, get ready for this one. By popular request, we are talking The Bodyguard. And here to talk with me about this monstrosity is my bodyguard. Say hello to everybody.
Straight from the FBI, the female body inspecting agency. Hi, it's Jay.
Honk honk.
Honk honk. You can also find me on YouTube as Dr. Bad Vibes, also on Twitch and Kick sometimes. I play video games, but today I'm here to talk about a sequel that we didn't know we needed from 30 years ago.
Oh boy, this is going to be bad, but fun, right? I'm excited to talk about this one. I saw all the comments saying, "Have you heard this?" Oh, yes, we heard about it. We're ready to dish and talk about it. You guys, such BS coming out. I'm excited to talk about it. I'm excited to make fun of it. And let's dive right on in and take a look. So we got this news coming out of Express, and it says Royal Family Live. Meghan tipped to land lead role in sequel to legendary Hollywood movie. I can't even get through this without laughing. This is so ridiculous. Meghan Markle could take on a role which was once linked to her late mother-in-law if the idea comes to fruition. That's a big if. We're going to get in, we're going to break it all down, we're going to laugh together, but I had to tell you some behind-the-scenes stuff. When I told Jay about this, he immediately started cracking up and got very excited. Jay, tell everybody what you're excited for.
Well, first I was like, why? Why do we need a sequel that's like, what, 30 years or whatever after
Shut your face, it was 2 years ago.
after the first one? I mean, this is like Hollywood's bankrupt of ideas. But there's no, even if this is going to happen, there's no way it's going to be Meghan. I mean, it's like the Dior thing all over again. But then I started to laugh because I get to sing, I get to make music, and I get to do like, I mean, originally it was Dolly Parton song. She's probably like, come on, y'all, don't be using my song, please.
You know, I love Dolly Parton. We're not disrespecting Dolly. I love her. So she sounds much better than Jay just gave her credit for. But yeah, so news coming out that's absolutely ridiculous. Jay has been singing Bodyguard songs to me all morning. The other funny thing we laugh about, again, Always Sunny fans. What is it that Max says?
Oh yeah, fight milk for bodyguards by bodyguards.
All right, so Meghan Markle has been tipped to make a sensational return to acting as she and Harry scramble to save their £80 million Netflix deal. Reports in Australia even suggest I'm not going to say her title, could land the lead in a role in the sequel to the 1992 classic, The Bodyguard. A remarkable twist given Princess Diana, Harry's mother, was once talked about in connection with the film. All right, can we just cut through the BS? They will do anything to have their names tied to anything that was even kind of related to Diana. This is such BS. This is her people putting this crap out, and by her people, I mean it's her.
Yeah, this is just piling on to more of the weird Diana cosplay that they can't get enough of. And the mummy face cream. Can we call it Mummy Gate at this point?
Ew.
It's so gross. Like, just let the lady rest.
Yeah, and then also Meghan has a track record with her bodyguards. I've posted this picture here because this is her throwing a fit to get out of Fiji market because she didn't like that the UN women were there. That's right, you can't make this stuff up. She was mad that she didn't get a promotion with them a long time ago, saw their shirts, decided after a few minutes to leave, threw a fit about it, had the bodyguard walk her out. The bodyguard was so upset. Bodyguard ended up quitting right after they returned home from this tour of duty. I'm using quotation marks because I don't think Harry and Meghan did anything that was a tour of duty. I think they thought it was a publicity tour for themselves.
Kevin Costner, who starred along Whitney Houston in the original, is believed to be pitched the idea of a follow-up. One insider told New Idea magazine, "The only thing Kevin loves more than an underdog like Meghan is a box office hit." Speaking in 2012, Costner said the studio liked the idea of doing a Bodyguard 2 with Diana as the new love interest. Okay, sure. Underdog is a bit of an understatement. Yeah. I mean, I know he was involved with Waterworld, which is one of the biggest bombs of all time. But I mean, I'm sure he doesn't want to do that again. Wow. And which it's actually a pretty funny movie. Well, I don't think it's supposed to be. It's a good movie, but it lost a lot of money. Anyways, she's more than an underdog. I mean, as far as a movie goes, she's box office poison.
A villain is not an underdog.
Yeah, I mean, she would probably only work in a Bodyguard film if she was like the assassin or something. If she was the Antonio Banderas going after Sylvester Stallone in the Hitman movie. I mean, she'd have to be like a total like Bond villain, and then it might work. I'd probably even like to see that, but this isn't going to happen. So it's just more trying to connect her to Diana in the most insane ways possible. So, nah.
You're so right. She would totally be box office poison. Who is going to see this crap? Four of her followers, that are 14-year-olds, so they have to get permission to go. But now, who's going to see this? We've seen the movie. It was great. I loved it. Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner, great movie. What are we doing? There's just no way. Is all of a sudden Meghan gonna bust out songs now? Is that what we're doing? She's just gonna start singing and I don't know, learn how to act. It doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, all of her experience can lead up to this pivotal moment in her career. Kevin Costner can rescue her from a concert or whatever, like in the first one, and then as repayment, she'll open a big shiny suitcase with her number on it, full of money, and he'll be like, "Wow," and then she'll be like, "Yes, characters welcome."
Wow.
The end.
Seriously though, I thought that Dior shit was a reach. This is a reach. This is like I mean, like nothing I've heard of. This is absolutely ridiculous. There is no way that anybody wants to be involved in this project. It sounds horrendous. P.S. Little part of me hopes it happens just for the jokes, but no, there's just no way. So apparently Kevin Costner pitched Diana as part of the sequel. He spoke with her on the phone saying, I just remember her being incredibly sweet on the phone. She asked the questions, are we going to have like a kissing scene? She said it in a very respectful way. I said, yeah. The star continued in an interview with People magazine.
So I'm over here laughing. This doesn't even sound like he was trying to make a movie. He's just trying to hit on her. He's like, hey, you want to be in show business? Come here.
Boy, all right. So, however, Diana eventually concluded that her life had enough drama, saying, look, my life is maybe going to become my own at some point. Go ahead, do the script. When it's ready, I'll be in a really good spot. Oh, that's kind of took a really sad turn because apparently it was on his desk when the thing with Diana happened. Damn. Anyway, let's get out of the sad and go back to making fun of Meghan because that's where I live.
I guess in summary, well, one, it's not going to happen. I mean, let's be real. This is the Dior thing again. But if it does, and I will never watch you. Oh. I'm singing it badly on purpose because I don't want you to get a copyright strike. I'd hate for that to happen on the channel.
That's right. Oh no, sexy voice Gander, what happened to you? No, you're right. It's never going to happen. This is her people putting this crap out. But I am laughing still thinking about her run-ins with bodyguards. That's why I've got this picture up here. Hands all over her, dressing like the bodyguard. Remember that one bodyguard was wearing the same, I guess, tie color, maybe similar print to this dress here. I don't know. It's just such a mess. Everything is such a mess. It's funny because I think they just keep throwing things at a wall to see if anything will stick. Like, any interest in this? No? Okay, we'll come up with some other asinine plan. Don't worry.
Yeah, what's it going to be next? Is she going to be in the Marvel movies now?
Oh, God.
She's going to be Captain America.
Wow. Captain Envy.
Yeah, she's going to be she's going to be in the new Thor movie. She's going to be the Temptress.
Wow.
That's a real thing. Look it up. And Harry, I guess Harry will be Thor. Oh, yes, Father. I have a hammer.
My torch is very Thor. I need Mommy's face cream for it because it's Thor.
I need the cream of the Temptress for my Thor torture.
Oh, God. And Temptress gives her way too much credit. Is there like Envy disheveled girl? Because I'd say she's more in that category.
Yeah, just uses other people for her own gain. Yes, and Meghan.
So we thought it was absolutely ridiculous and thought we'd pull some comments of other people talking about how ridiculous this is. Let's take a look.
So from Sonia Whaley, who wants to go and pay money to watch fraudsters, for God's sake, enough. I mean, really, it isn't. I mean, who, again, this is the biggest hole in this whole story. Who would cast somebody that's got such a negative public image, for a blockbuster movie? It's like, hey, I hate money. Let's totally tank this project.
All right, and then this person puts, and then the words could and if pop up in this load of rubbish. That's what it is, a load of rubbish. This is a load of pants. Markle couldn't lead her way out of a paper bag. Yeah, I've watched a little bit. I've gone back and watched a little bit of her acting, and it's rough. Oof, we've shared a little bit on Patreon. It's not good.
From FGS. Okay, good luck with that then. If she hasn't made it as an actor yet, I doubt very much that she will now. I mean, she's just getting warmed up. I mean, first it was just the suitcase opening and closing, and then she moved on to the suits. I mean, characters welcome. All of UK was enamored by that, right?
Especially William and Kat.
Yeah, they couldn't get enough of it. So much so that they had to import it through piracy because it wasn't on TV anywhere, was it?
So that's it. Not any substance to this. I don't believe it for a second. I doubt you do either, but let me know in the comments your thoughts as always. I just think it's funny how desperately they're reaching at straws or grasping at straws and how much they're dying to have their name associated with Diana. It's bizarre at this point. Also, WME, whatever it's called, that they signed with, I just keep thinking these two keep doing idiotic things, especially since signing with them, and then these idiotic articles keep coming out. Is that the handiwork of WME? Somebody's ripping off somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure one of the surefire ways to succeed in Hollywood is do the opposite of what your agent tells you. But, yeah, I guess that's about it. Jen's always, her channel, anything involving Meghan is always being targeted by bots. But I think even now, Meghan herself is trying to infiltrate by dressing like a goose and blending in with everybody. So if you hear any weird honk honks, let us know. Until then, you can also find me on YouTube as Dr. Bad Vibes and Twitch. I play video games. Let's play. And last piece of business, this is something we've been working on in the background. I get to put my art degree to work that I don't use. So we've been making emojis for the channel, and you can access these by becoming a member of the channel, which should appear soon on the videos or the channel page. It's a
maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, possibly Wednesday. We'll announce it again when it's for sure live. We're just waiting for YouTube to turn it on, basically. But it'll just pop up on its own. But it's a $2 a month payment. It will unlock a few emojis at first. I wanted to make a bunch. Well, I've made a bunch more, but YouTube will only let us use so many based on how many members we have. So as more people join, I'll add the other ones. Hint: birthday horse.
Yay.
So there are more coming. These are like emojis you would use in texting. They only work on YouTube, and they show that you're a supporter of the channel, which it does directly support the channel.
Yes.
And they can be used in comments, live chats, all of that stuff. So if you want to honk honk something, or
show us them honkers.
Yeah, show us them honkers. We will see and we will appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about it because it'll be live hopefully tomorrow. It depends on how slow YouTube is, but I wanted to give Jay a shout out because not only did he do the merch and do such a good job, he made these stickers for us. I love this one, honk honk. And so if by joining, you're supporting the channel and you get these special stickers you can stick right in the comments, in the chat, things like that. I'm so excited to see these start popping up. Honk honk, everybody. And can I just say, he even did shitty calligraphy, shitty non-calligraphy like this. Look at me. You know how I feel about saying that. You know how I feel about shitty calligraphy. I'm so excited about this. So definitely keep a lookout for this. When you see that join button, consider joining. I just can't wait to see these start popping up. Thanks, guys.